Liverpool was European City of Culture back in 2008. Now the European Commission says no British cities need apply in the future. That's Brexit, they say. Should we be surprised? Now, on Monday, news came that two big EU regulatory agencies in London are being moved offshore to Paris and Amsterdam. A disappointment to London, but it was interesting, of course, that Britain's allocated EU institutions were both in London in the first place. But today, disappointing Brexit news came for 5 other cities. They'd been competing to be the European Capital of Culture 2023. The European Union Commission said today they're ineligible because we will no longer be a member state. Were we stupid to think we might be part of the City of Culture game once we leave, or is the Commission being unreasonable? Well, I'm with Rosie Millard, who's chair of Hull, the UK City of Culture 2017. She's also on the selection panel for the European City of Culture, and I presume actually it was, because there isn't...
European Capital of Culture.
Capital of Culture.
Yeah. Bigger cities.
Because it's gone now.
Yeah, well, indeed, the panel is no more.
So you were going to choose one of these 5 cities.
All these beautiful books.
These are the brochures.
All the brochures. Look at the care that's gone into it. Our place. This was Belfast Sunday.
And I'm a bit puzzled as to how it could have got this far. We voted to leave some time ago now. How could it have got this far without us realising?
You know, I think this was. It must have been on their risk register at some point. They must have had this anxiety that this could happen, but never quite believed that it would happen, because there is precedent. You know, cities have won Capital of Culture from countries which are not in the EU, like Norway, for example. Indeed, there's even, I think it's Prague, was the Capital of Culture before the Czech Republic was in the EU. So there is precedent. They were confident. They put a lot of money into their bid.
2023 is basically is allocated, pre-allocated as Britain's year.
For Britain's year. And I may say that actually Britain was the country that really brought the Capital of Culture into being, because before Glasgow won it in 1990, the Capital of Culture was a sort of a sobriquet that went to places like Florence and Paris. It didn't really need it. And then Glasgow got it, to everyone's amazement, in 1990, and the city was completely transformed. It rebranded it, it gave it. I mean, I think you can draw a direct line from that to hosting the Commonwealth Games, for example. Equally, Liverpool, brought an astonishing amount of wealth.
But it upgraded the whole thing for all the other countries
and then what happened was that after Glasgow, it went every year to a city that really depended on it.
What I really want to know is...
So we made it the success.
But what I really want to know is, were we stupid to think... I mean, we're leaving, for goodness sake. If you leave, you don't get to play in the game, do you? Well, or are the Commission being unreasonable in interpreting the rules and making us ineligible?
I think this is the EU Commission throwing its toys out of a very big European-shaped cot, frankly. You know, they didn't need to do this.
You don't think they needed to do it?
This is one of the joys. They could have let us... This is one of the joys. This is a joyous thing. In Hull, people are walking around. It's a joyous event. The Hull phenomenon is not the EU one, it's the UK, but it's the same sort of idea. And, you know, at the Creative Industries Federation, where I work, we've done a lot of scoping on what will happen to the creative industries if there is a hard Brexit, if Brexit happens, and it will hit the creative industries very, very hard, because, you know, a lot of creative British people...
Well, and if they interpret it very hard, and we interpret it as very hard...
And, you know, there's a lot of flexibility, freedom of movement is needed, and, you know, this is not special pleading, this is a big, important factor in the UK economy and jobs.
Rosie, which one was going to win out of the 5?
I couldn't possibly say they were all marvellous. No, you know...
You might as well award it now.
Well, who knows? It might come back. It might come back in some form. And what might happen is that the collegiate community effort that's gone into this might stick around.
There might be some good results from it.
Something good will come out of it, because it's creation and culture and, you know, good stuff.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much.